don't know what to say. I just got out of the bar. I just got done watching the game. Just left the bar right now, and what a dumpster fire that was. If you want to know the true definition of a dumpster fire, this game that just ended is the perfect definition of a dumpster fire. And I'm not really angry. I'm a little annoyed, but I'm not upset because there's a lot of issues with this team. We saw issues last week with Justin Herbert running all over this defense. I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear the excuses. Oh, we didn't have Watt last week. We didn't have Joe Hayden. We didn't have Joe Hayden today. That's definitely not an excuse. We didn't have Minkah Fitzpatrick, who we did, by the way, have in this game. This team is not focused. This team has no heart right now, or at least what I'm seeing is a team that has no heart, no sense of urgency, and that goes from the players all the way to the coaches. This team right now, at least at this very second, just like this game, right now, this Pittsburgh Steelers team is a complete dumpster fire. And I'm not saying that as a spoiled Steelers fan, because I'm going to root for the black and gold until my dying breath. But right now, as we speak, this team is a complete dumpster fire. There's no fight, no sense of urgency, and really doesn't even look like there's the desire to win based on the performance. I mean, I'm not even explaining. Everybody saw this game. Especially anybody who's a Steelers fan saw this game. They watched this game. From the from the Joe Burrow touchdown, rushing touchdown. I mean, no offense to Joe Burrow, but goddamn, that rushing touchdown play, it looked like slow-mo. Like, who's going to tackle this guy? What should have been a loss of yards turned into a huge red zone rushing touchdown for Joe Burrow. I mean, since that rushing TD, that first touchdown that we gave up on the very first play of the game to the Cincinnati Bengals, it was all Bengals. There was nothing from this team. I mean, nothing. Completely nothing. I don't know what to say. I don't know. And to me, I mean, I could just blame it on preparation, but just really it's all about in here. I don't see urgency from this team. And this video is just gonna be about the Pittsburgh Steelers as an entire unit. I do not see urgency from this team. I don't see a focused team. I don't see a team that's really understanding the situation right now that we're in. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to even mention the P word, because right now, like, come on, get the fuck out of here. This team does not deserve to be in the big dance. But when it comes to AFC North football, this team came into this game after losing to this very same team in week 3. This team came into this game like this was a jamboree game. Like this game meant nothing. It was just for fun, for shits and giggles. I mean, even in that, I would expect you guys to have some urgency, to have some heart, to have a competitive edge. There was none of that in this game. None of that. And sometimes you could have all that stuff and still lose the game. But you know what? If we would have had that stuff and we would have lost, I would have been happy. I would have been proud of my boys. At least last week I could I could walk away from that game with my head up saying, hey, at least we fought. At least we didn't go into into shell mode. You know, at least we fought. But this game, there was nobody to be found. I mean, I guess I could say Chris Boswell, but even Chris Boswell barely got the one field goal in the game. He barely snuck that through the uprights. There were no highlights. This was a complete and utter dumpster fire of a performance, if you even want to call it a performance. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, we're now sitting at 5-5-1, and maybe you can throw the division out the effing window. But I don't give a shit about the playoffs. I don't care about none of that stuff. I want to see a focused and better prepared Steelers team coming out the gate against the Baltimore Ravens. I want to see some heart. I want to see some desire. That's what I want to see. You know, I want to see self-discipline. You know, that could possibly and very well result in a victory. I don't know what happened throughout the course of this past week. We did have Thanksgiving. Let's definitely not blame it on Thanksgiving why this team wasn't prepared. I mean, I don't know what happened throughout the course of this past week, but this team just, I mean, what I saw on the field, like I said before, just a team that just was, just did not have we didn't have our preparations, not our preparations, but we didn't have our head screwed on right, man. I don't know where our focus was coming into this game, but it definitely did not look like it was on the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, but thank goodness our game got flexed, I guess, and we play a late game. I hate late games. Thank goodness we have a whole week to think about this. We have a whole week to prepare against the Baltimore Ravens, because we're really going to need that week. And get our heads cleared. Get our heads cleared. Get our heads right for playing competitive football. Fuck just AFC North football. It's football, period. This team needs to get its shit together, man, mentally. Because I don't care who's on the fucking field. I mean, it doesn't matter who's on the field. Whether it's TJ Watt, whether it's Minka Fitzpatrick, whether it's Najee Harris. I don't give a damn who's on the field. If you don't have that passion, if you don't have that urgency, it doesn't matter. You're gonna lose. You're gonna get your ass whooped like we did today. We got to get our shit together, man. I mean, psychologically, this team, I guess even the fan base, man, we got to get our shit together. I mean, just Steelers through and through, we need to get our shit together. Because this was an absolute dumpster fire of a game. What was it? I don't know. Was it 41-10, the final in this one? I mean, I'm shocked they didn't score over 60 on us, to be honest with you, because, I mean, if they would have kept Joe Burrow in the game, they would have easily scored over 60 on us the way this defense has played. And let's get down to the defense, man. I mean, because at least when it comes to the run defense, man, this team has been an absolute embarrassment since the Detroit game. I mean, you can go all the way back to the Seattle game, but since Seattle, I mean, the defense has shown some progress. But yeah, going all the way back to Seattle, man, the run defense on this team has just been atrocious. We can't stop anybody. I don't care who they line up against us, man. We seem to not be able to stop anybody when it comes to running the ball. I mean, Joe Mixon, and I'm not taking anything away from the guy. He's one of the best in the league right now. But Joe Mixon was able to do whatever the hell he wanted to do. And if he would have been able to stay in the game, it would have been a lot worse. Like, we definitely have got to fucking find some solution into being able to at least contain the run, because teams are running all over us. It's sad. The missed tackles is atrocious, man. Fundamental football is a huge issue with this team right now. It's just, we're a complete mess, and I don't even know where to start. You know, it's just across the board, this team is a mess. At least according to this game, this team is a mess. And I think it starts mentally. Where is our fight? Where is our desire to win? Where is the urgency at? You know, where's the eye of the tiger? Because this team doesn't have that right now. No edge. It starts mentally. I'm sorry this video is all over the place, but this team is all over the place, man. I don't know what to say. I cannot put this into words. What we just experienced as Steelers fans is an absolute embarrassment. I mean, I'm still going to wear my black and gold proudly, man, but this performance right here, man, it's a struggle. It's a struggle, but I'm going to do it. And I don't know. It doesn't really, I guess it doesn't, in my book, it doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win. But, man, anything short of a blowout next week against the Ravens, or just a complete game, a 60-minute football game, will be a failure. We better turn it around this week. We better come out the gate a much different team next week. Because anything short of that, anything short of a convincing win against the Baltimore Ravens, to me, is a failure. If we go out there and play only 15 minutes of football, or 30 minutes of football, that's going to be an absolute failure. I don't care if we win the game. We better make a statement next week. We better right the ship. I don't know how we're going to do it. We better pull our heads out of our asses and right the ship this week. Because anything less than that, anything less than us beating Baltimore convincingly, is an utter failure. It's going to have to start. I know I've been stressing this throughout the whole course of the season. It's 1 week at a time, but definitely right now it's 1 week at a time. The playoffs start next week. Fuck the playoffs, man. This game against the Ravens is our Super Bowl right now. We better come out the gate as if we have everything to lose. We better play every inch of that turf or that field. We better play every single inch of it. The play calling better be a lot more logical and with some urgency. Canada, your play call, I don't know, dude. Freaking down by over 20 points and you're still going east and west with the ball. You're still throwing laterals and shit. I mean, come on, man. Get right. Get it together, dude. I mean, the coaching, dude, is atrocious. Everybody needs to put their effing heads down, dude. But anyways, this is Outside Steeler Fan. Black and gold until the day I die. But then, what an embarrassment. What a sad day today to be a Steelers fan. Just, it's going to be a long week, guys, but this team needs it. Anyways, everybody enjoy your week. You know, let's hope for the best next week, I guess. And here we go, Steelers. Anyways, everybody have a good one. And, man, hopefully things get better and better fast.